has so much smoke.
Stone, fire, stone, 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 stone. In the bleak midwinter, as I am, if I were a ship, I would bring land. If I were a wise man, I would do my part. Say, what can I keep?
Yep, electric
I'll keep. I'll keep. I'll keep. I'll keep.
those lights.
I'll
I have so much confetti on my face. Oh, it's just right here. place. Oh, I can't. Yeah, watch it with your. Mom, I'm trying to get something.
Oh, Johnny, that you I'm some TV that's right. That was a lonely place. I'm the sun of God. Rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to me. Oh, he is mine. Now please bring joy and cheer. Thy spirit's fire, thine advent here. Disperse the gloomy clouds of night, and let dark shadows cool to
I need your phone.
make safe the way that leads on high, and close the path to me. Let's sing this chorus together. Rejoice. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to me.
The people who have walked in darkness have seen a great light. For those who live in the land of deep shadows, light. The joy of a great celebration, sharing rich gifts and warm greetings. For a child has been born for us, the gift of a son for you and for me. His name will be Amazing Counselor, Strong Father, Eternal Father, Prince of Peace, and there will truly be no limits to the fullness that he brings.
It's not a Fortnite concert. It's not a Fortnite concert. It's a King and Country concert.
Oh, so bright.
About your sorrows, without
It's a Can't Country live event. I don't know if you can hear me.
that silent night. Savior, know Jesus Christ. You walked right out so desperately. Boy, was we can sing it again. Heaven's ringing,
This is not a Fortnite live event.
She's victorious, born to sing. He is the rhythm of his hustle and the beat begin. He's so glorious, he is so glorious. This is glorious. I say the king.
I don't even know how to do it.
He's
I swear, if he waves at me, I'll be so happy. Any one of those. Ever. 100%.
Oh, this is God with
I'm in heaven right now.
in New York.
It's a bit of a dream to be here tonight. This is what we go over the history here for us anyway. It is a sold-out show tonight. This is the, well, we were here last night as well, but I'm still saying first time we've been able to bring Drummer Boy Christmas, our Christmas tour. Thank you so much for it truly is. Indulge us just for a moment. We poll the audience. Raise your hand and make some noise if you've joined us for a King Country show before. Let me see your hand. And how many of you is this your first time? We should clear up a couple of things to the
So you need to
newcomers.
clear up a few things to the newcomers.
Starting with these very confused accents. We're not from Boston. We're not from Oklahoma. We're not from South Africa. We are from the land down under, born and bred in Sydney. Nashville, Tennessee. Now, y'all. It's impressive that you wore this tonight. You never knew.
Shit, never washed my
So
hat
our
off.
accents are very confused. We find ourselves saying things like, "G'day, y'all," and you're like, "Oh no." Somebody stop him. But speaking of confusion, this is not the only thing that's confused for us. You see, the geography lesson for you. Australia's part of the southern hemisphere, and that means all our Christmas season falls in the...
Well, you guys are all like Harvard graduates and stuff.
Which is, it's awfully confusing for two young Aussie lads in the 90s trying to make their way through the Christmas season, because we've adopted a lot of your Northern Hemisphere songs and traditions. For instance, songs like
Frosty.
There's no man.
Alright. Who is Frosty? But like, we're having a barbecue on the beach at Christmas, alright? It's like Frankie the Sandman, that's it. You know.
What would be,
You better believe you're dreaming. Never.
It's not happening in New York.
Another one would be, chestnuts.
Roasting on an open fire.
This is Lena. If there's an open fire in Australia in the summer, it's a bushfire. Run for your life. Don't sit there and write a song about it, man. I will say this, the first Christmas we ever set foot in the United States, it snowed and our little boy brains toppled out of our heads. We were like, And so what did we do? We built not one, not two, but 6 snowmen, one for each sibling. Our friendly Tennessee neighbors had a Ford F-150. So for everyone.
Oh, wow.
That was our official welcome to America, y'all.
No.
True story. But we need to be on record of saying we love this great country. We married Americans, both of our wives are American children. We got sworn in as United States citizens. We're not going anywhere. We love a good Northern Hemisphere Christmas. These beautiful, nostalgic, meaningful Christmas songs that we're going to sing a load of them for you tonight, coupled with a few of your King Country favorites. We're going to give it all for you this evening. If you can sing for us, let me see you up on the sheet. Yankees ball game. Sing this with us.
I don't know. I didn't throw that.
All right, it's high time that we introduce you to the fine lady and gentlemen up here on stage. First of all, our band leader.
Watch it.
He's a perfectionist like me. I'm out of breath. Number 3 on the Enneagram, just like me. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, 3 names, Garrett P. Tyler right here.
And also on all things rhythm and world work. This man, he's of Greek descent, it just sounds amazing. He's cool, calm, and extremely collected. Would you give it up?
I love how they turn out their people.
Ladies here tonight. Married to one Garrett P. Tyler. I'm Byron Harrison. Tyler right here, everyone.
I love how they shine out their people.
He's a simple engineer. He played Division I football. He's playing music for you all here tonight. I'm trying to figure out what he can't do. Would you give it up for the angel, Gabriel Baker?
And all the way from the Lone Star State, the longest standing member of the group, I'm Luke and myself. This is Vincent DiCarlo right here.
That's the way he lives and plays the guitar. He's married with not one, but 2 children. Give it up to Mr. Daniel Watson.
Mr. Miami, the Puerto Rican Deacon, Teddy Lopez. Yeah. Sit on down, sit over the shoes and everywhere. Don't sit on down, that Jesus Christ is born. While shepherds kept their watching, both silent flocks by night. Behold, throughout the heavens, there shone a holy light. Sailing on the mountains, over the hills and everywhere. Go sailing on the mountains, that Jesus Christ is born. I would like to add one more lady to the equation. She is a Latin country artist who also happens to be my wife.
Bring out the angels' chorus that hail the Savior's birth.
Over the hills and everywhere. On the mountains, Jesus Christ is born. Go take it on the mountain, that Jesus Christ is born. Come close.
Look at the hands, look how cute.
Down in the lonely manger,
A humble Christ was born.
They're so cute.
God sent us salvation that precious Christmas morn. How about this one right here?
That was the best thing ever.
We're going to slow it down a bit for you tonight.
So you and I sent the little lamb to the shepherd boy. So you and I ringing through the sky, shepherd boy. So you and I song high above the trees with a voice as big as the sea. With a voice as big as the sea. Send the shepherd boy to the mighty king. He said, do you know what I know? In your past was mighty king. Do you know what I know? She was in the cold, let us bring him silver and gold. Let us bring him silver. To the people everywhere, listen to what I say. Pray for peace, people everywhere. Listen to what I say. Child, sleeping in the night, he will bring us goodness and light. She will bring us goodness and light. She will bring us goodness and light. New York City.
Well, good on you, good on you. You were a lovely crowd. You're not meant to compare crowds, but since we were in the same room last night, you might have the beat. It is what a venue, guys. You just look around for a moment. What a venue. My goodness me. Do you know it's almost 100 years old? She's Frederick. Good to see you. It takes so much to put on one of these events, as you all know, not only that, but to make a sold-out show. So I'd like to just take a quick moment to mention everyone on the security detail, every usher, everyone at the Beacon Theatre. Guys, this is like a pseudo hometown show. We got booking agents here. We got record labels here. I don't think they came to see us. I think they came to see you in this beautiful venue. We got Al Scope from Sirius XM here. We got Ari and AJ here from New Station here. We've got my one of my mentors and one of my best friends, Jamie George, is here. We've got a pastor here. Crystal Tyson is here. My sister-in-law is here. If any of you choose tuned into Fox 5 at midday, she is the host. So keep an eye out and an ear out for her. Guys, my mum and dad are in the audience. That is very kind of you. The thing I love about New York crowds is you always know exactly where you stand. That was very honest and very authentic. That made me a bit emotional. Thank you. Yes, they are some of our unsung heroes, my dad. We got all sorts of folks here. I've got brothers here.
Oh shoot, the thing went too right.
Speaking of special nights, I'm doing them now. I just have to ask, is anybody celebrating a birthday here tonight? Oh, right here. Now you kept your hand up so fast.
What?
And what's your
Yours
name?
is December 16.
Brandy. On the count of three in your best Australian accent, can we yell happy birthday, Brandy? 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday!
Thank you for spending it with us, dear. That was an A+ for enthusiasm, a B- for accent. What about wedding anniversaries? Special wedding anniversaries? Okay, right in the middle.
I would raise my hand with the other one, but I was too
what's
shy.
You were here last year on your wedding? Oh my goodness.
Aww, that's so nice. Oh, it's coming down. Oh
I gotta give you a hug. I would kiss you, but that would be weird because you So this is year 1 for you. It only gets better from here. It only gets better from here. Mariah and I have just celebrated 11 years of matrimony, everyone. And that's this. Luke and I
Oh my
have
God.
been a duo for over a decade now. And it's been the honor of our lives to sing for you and to play for you. You make us feel so very loved, and I'm only so sorry that it took us so long to get here for a Christmas show. We won't have it again. Let me give you a few updates on our part. First of all, a bit of sad news, but there's more to the story here. We're taking a year off touring in 2025 for the first time ever.
Why?
But we still have the whole night ahead of us. And we're taking it off to spend some time with family. We're going to work on a new album. We're going to work on a new movie for you. Speaking of movies,
Oh my God, the brightness.
you legends made our film Unsung Hero the #2 movie in the United
It's so much of the brightness.
States. Luke produced it, and I play our dad in the film, which I have affectionately dubbed a very expensive therapy session. And therapeutic at the same time, for sure. And it's for those of you that have no idea what we're talking about, it's a film that circles around miracles and migration and music and the 90s and mums or moms. How do you say it?
Mom.
You sound like a herd of sheep. It circles around moms, and it's ultimately our parents' migration story, moving from Australia to the United States, and all the tragedies and triumphs that they faced along the way. And we're awfully, awfully proud of it. So if you haven't seen it, take a look. And so much so that we have been inspired by an album that goes under the same title. And wouldn't you know it, we also have a song called Unsung Hero. And we would love to play it for you. If you're with your mum, would you reach out and hold her hand and give her a kiss on the cheek, show her that you love her? We're singing this for every mum. If you lost your mum or lost a little one, we're mindful of you as we sing.
It has a certain angle.
Once upon a time, you were 25, walking up the aisle. You made the promise of love. You blinked twice and you were 29, singing lullabies. And I looked up at you for the first time. Words fall short, but I am sure there'll never be anyone like you. Strong like your father, even when you were scared. When I was in trouble, you never left me there. And you love like your mother, like there's nothing to lose. You're my unsung hero, so I'll sing this song for you. I was 21 and I fell in love. Remember how I told you that I'd searched the world till I found some girl, and all how she reminds me of you. You're strong like your father, even when you were scared. When I was in trouble, you never left me there. And you love like your mother, like there's nothing to lose. You're an unsung hero, and I sing this song for you. Strong like my father, even when I'm scared. I'm in so much trouble. Oh, I never leave from there. And I love like my mother, like there's nothing to lose. You're our unsung heroes, and we sing this song for you.
Can't really scream because my throat is hurting. So I can't really scream. Ma, you remember this one?
Got the ties and the fairy tales. Say a prayer sometime. Dry your tears and wait goodbye.
One of my favorite songs. Burn the Ship by King and Country.
Sacred summertime, dry your tears and wake your spare me he can rise up, doesn't matter long way. We can raise it on the
Let's go! King Country forever!
long to shame. Walk through the sorrow, out of the fire, into
This is the best line I've ever done in my life.
let's stand together.
Oh, okay. That was perfect time with that volcano.
This is for the Christian life. This is for that girl soul lost control. No one sing for the come back. Sing for the broken past. Sing for the just found out. If it's now upside down. You're looking for heart tonight. Raise your hand. If you've been alone, don't understand. If you're in the fight of your life, we're gonna make it hand in hand. And I will be by your side, 'cause love is in the air tonight. I love to see the light. Band, choir, would you help us out?
I love this.
Every hand in the air. Together with our differences, together we are bolder, we're braver, we're stronger.
King Country forever!
Thank you so much. You guys may take your seats. Man, you all must be exhausted.
Well, it was very special for us to be here. As we have mentioned, it's not lost on us that never in the history of the world has this collection of people been in the same room together, and it'll never happen again. So you have no idea how loved and welcome that makes us feel.
You want a leg?
I want to take a moment to share with you a little bit about my story. If you saw the movie Unsung Hero, you'll know a little bit of it, but if you haven't, I'll make it real brief. But born in Australia originally, hopefully you can still tell. You Americans have jacked up my accent, thanks. Born in Australia, Dad was a concert promoter in Australia, and on one particular tour, he brought back to Australia. The tour didn't go very well, and we ended up losing everything that we had as a family. We lost the house, we lost the car, we lost the life savings. And so Dad was looking for a fresh start for his career and a fresh start for the family, and he got a job offer in Nashville, Tennessee, and he thought it would be a good idea to move his 6 kids and his wife, who was 6 months pregnant at the time, and that's exactly what we did. As soon after we arrived in America, in Nashville, Tennessee, my dad actually lost that job. So Australia started with no friends, no family. We were actually sleeping on beds made out of clothes. Didn't have any way for our little sister to be born in a hospital. We weren't always quite sure where the next meal was going to come from. We didn't have a car. The list went on and on and on. And quite honestly, we did not know what else to do other than just gather around in our furnitureless living room and just start praying for these essential things in life. And we got to see God do some amazing things during that time. Yeah. I'll tell you a few of those stories. The first was this. Our little sister was born in a hospital. I'm very, very grateful for that. Everybody work in the medical field here tonight. Everybody work in the medical. You guys are amazing. Amazing. Thanks for all that you do. One of the things I've realized about hospitals as an adult, hospitals are really gifted, talented, I'd venture to say even skilled at sending you large bills. And we got sent a really large bill. We were broke, and so my dad had called up the hospital and made arranged for some sort of payment plan. On one particular day, he called him up and to make a payment, and the person on the other line said, "Mr. Smallbone, your bill has been paid in full." And we still to this day don't know who paid for our little sister. And the next one was this. When we arrived in America, I was nearly 5 years old, and we were trying to figure out ways to bring in some extra income as a family. And so we started mowing lawns. And Yes, I was 5 years old mowing lawns. I mean, it's highly illegal, but we did it anyway. And we'd have some cops come up and be like, "Man, you can't be mowing a lawn. You're too young." And we'd be like, "Oh yeah, mate, we're from Australia, you know, in the outback. No rules, just right, you know." And it didn't go over very well with him. But anyway, we were mowing lawns, and I'm going to date myself a little bit. I could mow lawns at 5 because that was the invention of the self-propelled push mower. Do you guys remember that?
That's so
And so I would mow lawns, and the person's lawn that we started mowing, we actually went up, knocked on his door, and asked if we could mow his lawn. He said, absolutely. We mowed his lawn for 3 years. And at the end of that 3 years, he is actually the guy that gave our sister, Rebecca St. James, a record deal. Which And the next and final story is this. When we came to America, Thanksgiving was coming up. And you Americans make a big old deal out of Thanksgiving, let me tell you. But we don't have Thanksgiving in Australia. We had no revolution in Australia. The British, quite frankly, they never left, all right? We're actually still waiting for them to leave. But anyway, we don't have Thanksgiving in Australia. So I was, as a young boy, started to do some scientific research to find out, you know, where is it the places that have, you know, Thanksgiving? And obviously Canada's got some sort of idea of Thanksgiving. America's got Thanksgiving. I mean, the rest of the world doesn't have Thanksgiving. But the rest of the world is literally not ungrateful, all right? And so some friends, new friends came and said, "Why don't you come for Thanksgiving? And we'll show you the ropes."
Say hi.
And we're like, "Well, what do you do?" And they were like, "Well, you eat turkey." And I was like, "Oh, okay. Did you shoot it?" And they were like, "Maybe." And I thought to myself, Americans are so barbaric, you know? But anyway, we went over to this family's house and had a wonderful time with Thanksgiving, and just still to this day, one of my favorite holidays actually in the world. And at the end of the night, the father of this household came to us, and he said, "Hey, I don't know why, but I just feel compelled to give you the keys to my brand new car. And I just want you guys to have it." Let me tell you something, if you want foreigners to fall in love with Thanksgiving, you just give them a car, folks. You just give them a car. Look, I was a young boy when all this took place. Now, let me tell you something. When you experience the kindness of others, or when you experience a miracle, you will never be the same. You will never forget moments like that. And the other thing I realize is this: the moment that we stop giving to each other, giving to our friends, giving to our families, and the moment that we stop giving to the poor,
Yes.
our souls go dark.
Amen.
And some of you are wondering, well, what does this have to do with anything? Well, we've been a part of an organization called Compassion International for a number of years.
Yes.
Compassion International is actually a child sponsorship program that specializes in reversing the cycle of poverty in third world countries. It lives by pouring into the youth of these countries. That they'll raise up the next Mother Teresa's, the next Billy Grahams, next prime ministers, doctors, lawyers, mothers, fathers, sons, and daughters. And it'll transform these countries from the inside out. And actually, a very cool story about a young boy whose name was Richmond. And Richmond was born in Uganda, and he was born to a fairly affluent family. But at a very young age, his father was actually murdered. And in that culture, with that murder, went all the provision for the family. And they're actually forced to move into the slums. I don't know if you guys have experienced, I've been on a trip and experienced the slums before, but the slums are just unthinkable difficulty. 24/7, just unthinkable difficulty. And Richmond's mother started asking herself the same question that you and I would ask. And that says, how do I get my family out? How do I get my family out of extreme poverty? How do I give my family a chance? And she heard about the local Compassion International project that Richmond ended up getting accepted into that program. He was in that program for a number of years, ended up graduating with the equivalent of a high school diploma. He then went on and got his bachelor's degree in Uganda, then came to the Moody Bible Institute in Chicago and got his master's. And then I just heard that this boy, who is now a man, I just heard that he graduated with his doctorate right here in the United States. Telling that story, I mean, for some of us here, and I don't know if it's this way for you, but it is for me, I've kind of become numb to amazing stories. I've kind of become numb to it. You know, you hear a story like that, and you're like, oh, that's great. But the part of history that removes some of the numbness from me is this. The person who sponsored Richmond was a 14-year-old little girl.
who said to us, you know, I can babysit for enough hours every month, and I can afford to sponsor a child. Because of that one girl's decision, we are now seeing ripple effects take place all across the world, because Richmond is now back to Uganda, is planting churches, is shepherding pastors, doing absolutely remarkable things, all because of one little girl said, I can do something. I can make a difference. So in just a few moments, we're going to have some Compassion International volunteers come throughout the aisles of this theater here with these things called child packs. All right, I want to read you a little bit about this child here. This is little John, and not like Little John, but his name is John. But he lives in Tanzania, and it says here in the back, you can read up a little bit about their story. It says that John lives with his mother. His mother is sometimes
I need to do a certain angle because of the light.
John helps his mother by carrying water, working in the kitchen, running errands, and washing clothes. And obviously, the first thing that when I read a story like this that comes to mind is, you know, what happens to John's father? You know, and obviously HIV/AIDS in Africa has been an enormous struggle. The pandemic in the Western world was very, very difficult. But in the third world, it was devastating. There's probably 5, 6, 7 other kids in this household, and there is a mother who is sometimes employed as a farmer. I mean, the need for some of you here tonight, you might be thinking, I love the thought of sponsoring a child. I love the thought of Compassion International, but I just can't afford it. And here's what I'd say to you. If you were to get together with just 2 friends tonight, yourself and 2 friends, it would be about $13 a month in a child's life, just like John's, changed for forever. Maybe tonight you came with a youth group, small group, some sort of group, a group of friends. You sponsor a child as a group and take up a fund once a month, and you have a child's life, just like John's, changed for forever. Probably the most powerful way that I've seen child sponsorship take place is actually through families. When I was a young boy, my parents sponsored a child. They put the picture, this is John's picture, up in the refrigerator. And every time I'd go get milk, or I'd go get orange juice, or I'd go get food, I was reminded of the fact there are other kids in this world who didn't have that ability. It did that I could make a difference. I could go and mow lawns, I could go and rake leaves, and I could do something. And I think it's very, very important for us to understand, especially for us as parents, understand that we live in a very selfish society, very extremely self-seeking. And unless we as parents are doing intentional things to display to our children what it means to be selfless, what it means to be giving, what it means to be generous, man, our kids are just going to go along with society. And I think that sponsoring a child as a family is just obviously one of many ways, but it's just one of those ways that you can put on an intentional display of generosity to your family. And so what you would do if you decide that you wanted to sponsor a child, what you would do is you take that blue tab, you'd fill it out, and you would turn it into one of many locations here tonight. Anybody with a blue apron on tonight, they're Compassion International volunteers. They actually have the ability to process the sponsoring of a child right there in your chair. So you take that blue tab, you fill it out, you would turn it into any of the volunteers in the blue apron side. We also have several stands, obviously out in the lobbies as well. You can take that blue tab and turn it into them as well. So anybody with a blue apron, any of the stands, you can take that blue tab, you can turn that in to them. The next is the fastest way to sponsor a child is actually by scanning this QR code right here. That is the fastest way. If you scan that QR code, follow it through all the prompts, that is the fastest way to sponsor a child. We also have our text to sponsor system, which is a little tricky because we don't have a screen to show it. But if you were to text the word drummer to 83393, we will actually send you a virtual child pack, just like one of these, but just through text messaging. And you can sponsor a child that way. That's text the word drummer to 83393. We're doing something very special here tonight. Actually, it's kind of a historic night for us in some cases, because we wanted to give you guys a few gifts. We actually wanted to give you one of these CDs to you guys, a King Country CD. We also wanted to give you our brand new Drummer Boy Christmas Live. That we will actually send to you guys, all right? Because it's not really quite out yet. And so we're actually, if you sponsor a child tonight, we want to actually give this to you, and we will send it to you in the mail. We'll also give you this bag as well, because this is literally, we want to give to you guys as you give to these kids, because this is literally one of the most important things that we talk about from the platform tonight. So we want to actually give to you guys as you give to these kids. So take that blue tab, fill it out, turn it into any of the volunteers or at any of the stands that are in the lobby. The fastest way to sponsor a child is actually by scanning that QR code, follow through all the prompts. As soon as you get an email in your inbox confirming that you've sponsored a child, just raise that hand up really, really high, and the volunteers will come and give you that free gift. Same with the text to sponsor. Text the word drummer to 83393.
83393. It's a little tricky to memorize, but so I'll say it a few more times. Drum out to 83393. We will send you a virtual child pack. And once again, follow through all the prompts. As soon as you get the email in your inbox, raise that hand up and I'll come and give you that free gift. Oftentimes people wonder, Luke, why do you take time out of your concert to talk about Compassion International? Why don't you just play more songs? It's me, you thought that, didn't you? Here's the deal. Under very, very different circumstances, I was much like one of these kids when I first came to America. And if it wasn't for people like yourselves who gave to me and my family, if it wasn't for people like yourselves who gave generously to my family, who gave my family a chance, man, I wouldn't be sitting up here on this stage. And second of all, I say, we're trying to advocate for children who need food, clothing, and education, and most of all, who are in desperate need of Jesus Christ in their life. Yeah? Interested in sponsoring a child, you're obviously not committing to anything, but if you're interested in sponsoring a child and you want to read up about one of these kids, just raise your hand up really, really high. Maybe tonight you want to sponsor a child. You can have this one here if you want. Maybe tonight you want to sponsor a child with a couple of friends here tonight. Maybe you want to sponsor a child as a family, father, son. Maybe tonight you want to get together with a group of folks and sponsor a child that way, whatever it might be. But just raise those hands up really, really high so the volunteers can see you. I'll keep chatting for just a few moments while they get those packets in your hand. One of the coolest things about Compassion International is you actually get to write letters back and forth to these kids. And my wife Courtney and I got to go visit our sponsor child Diego in El Salvador not too long ago. And when we were there, we got to go to a water park and played soccer with him, went and had lunch at his house, and all sorts of fun things. And when it came time for us to say goodbye, I told him I loved him and I was proud of him. And right before I was about to walk away, he pulled down my neck and he gave me a kiss on the cheek. And I think that kiss represented all the love and support that he's felt through this ministry called Compassion International. So just keep those hands up really, really high. We've obviously got volunteers up in the tops and all sorts of different balconies as well. As I said, take that blue tab, fill it out, turn it into any of the volunteers that are in the aisles. The fastest way is to scan that QR code, follow through all the prompts. As soon as you get an email in your inbox, raise that hand up and I'll come and give you that free gift. And the text to sponsor is text the word promo to 83393. Difficult to remember, 83393, and they'll send you a virtual child pack. And once again, follow through all those prompts, and they'll once you get an email in your inbox confirming it's your sponsored child, I'll get you that free gift. That DVD, just so you know, will not be in that gift basket right now, that gift bag. We will send it to you as soon as it releases, just in a few days. All right. We're going to break for about a 15-minute intermission. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you.
Woo! King Country forever! Wait, does that mean they're not going to be live until later on? Oh yeah. All right. Shot. Now that I have actually time to talk, everyone. Thank you all so much for joining the channel. If you haven't already, subscribe and give a like to the video. Or the live. I really appreciate King Country. If you ever do see this, we are big fans of you, and we are going to be giving the stuff for John, the John company. I forget what it's called. We will be trying to do everything. I appreciate all of you for being here. I'm going to end the live right here though, because my phone is dying, and I'm going to redo it again. So make sure you get ready for part 2, because it's about to be really intense. We love you all so much. King Country, you always are going to be forever, and hopefully you'll see this. We love you very, 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 very much. And everybody, hope you ever have a wonderful night. Stay safe, healthy, let's sort the skies.
Huh?
At a pole, right.
They were great, huh? What about in the beginning when they